Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we could discuss Live from Baghdad. So this movie stars Michael Keaton as a CNN news manager, I guess, or whatever. And he's wanting to get the story of a lifetime. He sees an opportunity in back in the days of the Gulf War. He decides he's going to head in there despite the danger, starts to lay down local contacts, build his news team of people who are willing to, be in less than ideal conditions to report. Eventually, situations come up to where, other news networks aren't able to get the inroads because you don't have people on the ground all the time making these, doing this networking and whatnot. So they're missing interviews, they're missing, opportunities to film, important events there. And once things start to kind of go south war-wise, everybody leaves except CNN. And because they've been able to build this networking, they're able to have tech that nobody else there has. And they're able to actually bring the story 24/7 with elements that, nobody else can. And this movie kind of follows how they get there and what happens once they get there. But, that's kind of the story here. So I like this movie. I think it's solid. Michael Keaton, obviously great actor. Helena Bonham Carter, great actress. The supporting cast here is amazing. You'll see a bunch of faces that you recognize. As far as a movie about the rise of CNN, it's not exactly, in my wheelhouse, but I thought this was well made and certainly has some interesting elements to it as far as what CNN was doing there at the time and just how the Iraqi government interacted with the news there. How accurate it is, I don't know, but I thought it was at least kind of interesting. And again, you have good performances, you have good pacing. Michael Keaton really goes for it in this. I feel like Keaton's performance is the main reason to check this out. I don't know that it has I think some people might be let down because it doesn't have the grand scale you might expect from a war-placed movie, but it's not really about the war. It's about the people that are reporting on the war and the networking and social connections and what, the kind of how to placate somebody while also making sure that you get the story that you need. So I like that element of it, and I like stories about journalism and investigative reporting. But anyway, that's my review for Live from Baghdad. I think it's a really solid movie. That for me it just really stands out because my interest in investigative journalism, and also I just think that the casting here is so great. Even small roles have terrific performers involved. So anyway, if you want to check out more of my reviews, I've got a movie review playlist right here on YouTube. But until then, thanks for watching this one. I do greatly appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you soon.